Ever wonder what would happen to your bank account if you saved consistently? Over the next few minutes, I'll show you 5 easy strategies to grow your savings. No drastic changes required, just real results. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to boost your savings in 2024 and moving forward. We all know that financial stability is more important than ever in 2024 and beyond, but why does it feel so hard to save consistently? You start the month strong, but by the middle, unexpected expenses and impulse buys wipe out your cash. Sound familiar? Well, today, I'm going to show you 5 proven methods to break free from this cycle and quickly grow your bank account without giving up everything you love. Trust me, these are small adjustments that add up fast. Let's get real. One of the biggest mistakes we all make is starting the month without a solid plan, only to find ourselves scrambling when those unexpected expenses pop up. You think you're doing fine, then suddenly your bank account is drained by mid-month. The first strategy to break this cycle is creating a budget that actually works for you. And no, I'm not talking about cutting out all the fun stuff. Life is too short for that. What I mean is mindful spending. Look at where your money is going, categorize it, and then decide what's necessary and what can be adjusted. I personally struggled with this until I sat down and realized I was spending $150 a month on takeout lunches. I still enjoy eating out, but by cutting that in half and cooking more, I freed up an extra $75 a month. That's $900 a year, just from being more aware of my spending habits. Now, budgeting is a great start, but how do we supercharge that extra cash? Let's dive into the next strategy. Alright, let's talk about how to add extra cash to your bank account without working yourself to exhaustion. This is where a side hustle comes in. We're not talking about a full-time second job, just small ways to earn extra money on the side. There are so many possibilities: freelancing, selling stuff you don't need, walking dogs, offering tutoring sessions, or even driving for delivery services. I had a friend who started reselling used furniture on weekends. Within a few months, she had an extra $500 in her bank account just by flipping things she found at yard sales. The key is to find something that fits into your current lifestyle without overwhelming you. Even if it's just a few extra hours a week, the extra income can make a big difference. But making more money is only part of the solution. Where you keep that money matters too. Let's talk about your savings account next. Here's one of the most underrated tips. Maximize your savings account. Most of us have our savings sitting in regular accounts that don't really earn much interest. But by switching to a high-yield savings account, you could be making your money work harder for you. Let me break it down. If you have $5,000 in a standard savings account earning 0.1% interest, you'll make around $5 a year. Not much, right? But if you switch to a high-yield account earning 5%, that's an extra $250 a year for doing nothing. Now imagine what that could look like if you keep growing your savings month after month. It might not sound like a lot at first, but trust me, once you see that interest building up, you'll be motivated to save even more. So now that we've boosted your savings, how do you make sure you're actually saving consistently without having to think about it? Here's where automation comes in. This strategy is one of my personal favorites because it's all about automation, taking the decision-making out of your hands so you can save consistently without even noticing. Here's how it works. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account every time you get paid. Let's say you automatically transfer $100 from every paycheck into your high-yield savings account. That's $2,400 a year saved without even thinking about it. You don't have to rely on willpower or remember to do it. Automation does the work for you. Plus, once the money's out of your checking account, you'll be less tempted to spend it. I personally set mine to auto-transfer right after payday, and it's been a game changer for growing my savings. But wait, there's one more strategy that can earn you money back on things you're already buying. Last but not least, if you're going to spend money, why not earn some back? This is where cashback apps and credit cards come in. By using apps that give you cashback on groceries, gas, or online shopping, you can actually get money back on purchases you're already making. I use a cashback app that gives me 2% back on groceries, and a rewards credit card for bigger purchases like travel. Over the course of a year, I've earned hundreds in cashback, money I can now put straight into my savings. Just make sure you're paying off your credit card in full each month to avoid interest charges, and you're golden. Now here's the bonus story. I wanted to see how quickly these strategies could make a difference. So I challenged myself to implement all 5 for just 1 week. I started tracking my spending, launched a small side hustle, switched to a high-yield savings account, automated my savings, and used cashback on every purchase. At the end of that week, I'd already saved an extra $150. It wasn't a huge sum, but it showed me just how powerful these small changes can be when you put them together. Now imagine what this could look like over months, or even over 2024 and moving forward. So, there you have it. 5 simple ways to grow your bank account in 2024 and beyond. Whether it's creating a budget that works for you, starting a side hustle, maximizing your savings with high-yield accounts, automating your savings, or earning cash back on your purchases, these strategies work. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes, it's about making small, consistent adjustments that add up over time. Now it's your turn. What's the first strategy you're going to try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more simple strategies to improve your life every day.